Yeah, I love the taxi. Oh, we are so fucked. We are so fucked. The slime. We do that the worm. We're getting the worm on the go. What? You know it's the big run. Oh god, my team's coming again.
How to do it like.
Holy bejesus, Batman! It's your wicked psychic, MBR. What's he doing here? What is he doing making some videos? It's been a very long time, and there's a lot of questions to be answered, to be asked, to be shade. No. Holy bejesus, Batman! It's your wicked psychic, enter the BTR. What is he doing? Playing some Heroes of Storm, or more importantly, even making a video 2 months without saying a word, and now he's just showed up like it's all gonna be normal. Yeah, I'm here, guys. It's been a while. I know that. Different reasons why. Things have all been a bit crazy, and not the best of times. But we've got some good times coming up ahead. We've got some good times coming up ahead in this Abathur gameplay I'm about to bring to you. If you guys want to know a bit more of where I've been, I've actually done a NASA's video, which was my first video coming back, just uploaded now. Giving away some RP in that as well, so you can win something as my sort of apologies for sort of going away and not really saying anything, not many details. I know a few guys, follow me quite regularly, so I apologise to you guys, and for any newer guys that have jumped onto the bandwagon, welcome. I am M to the BTR, and we're going to be kicking some ass. Heroes is a game that I have been playing whilst I've sort of been away, and then with some player Underground, Battleground, something, Pug. It's something I've been playing, and I've been really enjoying it. I picked up Heroes when it came out it sort of came out 2 years ago. I think the anniversary just happened, so I got some little logo for it, which was pretty cool. And I paid to get into it because they wouldn't give me no freaking beta key, which sucks. So I was like, I'm just going to pay some money, and I bought like a Founders Pack, which allowed me to get into it. And I really loved the game, and I got into rank 1, which at the time was the highest you could actually get. And after that, there wasn't really a challenge, and we kind of fell out of it. And there isn't really, there wasn't, the big problem is here, because there's no items or there's no individual levels. You don't really necessarily feel like you can carry a game. I think you can make big plays, you can make 1v2s, 1v3s, you can make some sick plays that change the game and win you the game, and it's a breathtaking moment. But because you don't have items, in some ways it takes a little bit away from it. On League or Dota or whatever, Paragon, you spend 20 minutes farming, and that makes you stronger, whilst on Heroes you don't have that because the game's over in 20 minutes, which in some ways is quite nice, and it's certainly been a nice breath change for me. I guess in some ways I'm a bit burned out with League. Going to be still making some videos, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be on your guys' reactions. And yeah, we'll see how it works out. But like I say, over the next month, all you have to do is like my Heroes videos, drop me some comment below, something to do just so I know your username, and you'll be put into a draw, and you can win £10 worth of coins or gems, which is like 1,500. So jumping into things, we're going to be playing some Abathur. Also, I've got a big loot boxing to open up. I've been saving all these loot chests. You don't know how hard it is. I've been saving these. I want to open up these during my video. We'll open them after the gameplay is done. So I did actually been playing a little bit last month whilst I wasn't making any videos. You can see my match history, really good, really good. You're trying to warm up in some Abathur to make this video, but it just hasn't been going well. The current round of maps, because there's so many maps, they switch and change them. The current round of maps is pretty shit for Abathur. Even though I don't think that I played bad in them, just my teammates are kind of suck and they do some dumb shit. But I hit Diamond 4, which is really cool. Literally, and the season just reset. The seasons are pretty short. I think it resets again in September, which I don't know if I really like the fact it resets so quick. But they follow StarCraft's ranking system, which in some ways I quite like. Well, no, it isn't actually truly to StarCraft, but it has a similar sort of taste to it, which is kind of nice. But we hit Diamond 4. I think I got placed into Plat 1, which was alright, and then I got demoted into Plat 2, which really sucked. And I kept sort of bouncing between the two, and I was like, this just sucks because the guys I'm playing with just suck. And I guess the thing with there was always a comment I saw with something to do with MOBAs. There's a certain amount of games that you win. I don't know. It's something. There's a point where when you play a MOBA, you're going to win half, you're going to lose half, and then the other part, even though that doesn't you sound right, but then there's the other part where you can actually carry a game. Some games you're going to have no control over because your team sucks, and that's just how it is. But then there's some games you are the difference, and I think. I guess, I don't know, life's been a bit crazy, and I probably haven't been playing as well. I've been playing more chilled out. But I guess one day I was feeling really good, and I played 10 games in a row, which I won every one, and 7 of them I was actually MVP, which is now the thing they've added in this version 2.0 or the Overwatch kind of, let's take Overwatch's system and copy that. And there was this 2.0. No. 7 MVPs, I'm confused myself now. And during that time, it sort of got me into Diamond 4, which was super sweet. So I'm going to be doing my placements actually on stream tomorrow. So today is Saturday, so I'm going to be uploading this video, and I will be streaming tomorrow around about 1 PM at my time. And like I say, depending on things how it go, we'll see. You know, I'm trying to get back on the stream, trying to get back into YouTube videos. Been recently playing some Fortnite as well. That's NDA at the moment, but that does actually come out next month. So hopefully we might make some videos of that. But today, Abathur is this is the thing what I love about Heroes. The champions are so different. I'm actually quite surprised. We're playing quick match, and quick match it's alright just, you know, for leveling up people because you get your loot crates and you get XP and you can have some fun. But I much prefer playing rank because rank people are actually organised. I guess maybe I'm actually playing with people at a better level. I'm not sure. Quick match, I think. Quick match, sometimes I've played with people like level 1. Not rank 1, like literally level 1. Like, I mean, like that brand new to the game. That's happened before. I don't think it's as bad now. But it certainly happened in the past and it sucks. Whilst ranked, I don't know, people are organised, you actually get to draft, you get to pick for your map. Like with Abathur, it's a risky thing in quick match, I don't mind it. But this map's not too bad actually. Garden Terror can kind of work. 3 lanes, I think any map with 2 lanes just crap for Abathur. With 3 lanes it works quite well, but normally you don't get a healer. So I have to take this spell called Carcass, which heals my targets, which I don't really like. It doesn't really matter taking it. But anyway. Cool thing with Abathur, any guys that have never played Heroes, I don't actually really move. If I went over there and attacked this guy, I'd just like insta-die. There is no sort of ifs and buts about it. So basically what I do is I go on top of people, I pick a target, and I press Q. I have 2 spells, and then a third one when I get my ultimate. And basically I click on top of someone, like this. I can choose this, I can go onto a minion, I can go onto a turret. I can pretty much go onto anything that my team owns, bar mercenary camps. And then here I get 3 moves. I get one which is a shoot, like that, a long range spike, and then a burst of spikes, and then also a shield which literally just got absolutely demoralized, or destroyed, should I say, because they did so much damage. Oh, snap. So we're going to actually drop some of these nests down further back. They're real great for wave clear. They're also good for putting in bushes because they do done some damage and you blow up bods. Some of the spells you can take, because like I say, there's no actual items in this game, which I quite like. You know, it makes things a lot quicker. But there's talents. But to be honest, with items, you generally buy the same ones, right? And it's the same kind of thing with talents. There's 4 talents for each one. You get 1 at level 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. 10 being your ultimate and 10 sort of 20 being sort of your ultimate, the big 2. But you get 4 choices, and generally speaking, you kind of pick the same ones over and over again. But there are certain situations, say if you don't have a healer, you might choose something different which can actually help you heal. You know, she has the option of giving one which does heal. The other one actually, Abathur actually has some nice options, to be honest. Some of them people you just would never change, but Abathur has this one which increases the spike range and the cooldown, which is really nice and it's good for pushing and doing the fighting. But also on top of that, she has one which makes her little choo-choo train she spawns out. Has one that makes that do more damage, or last long. I think it lasts longer actually, which is great for sort of pushing. Or has one which makes these nests do 70% more damage, or one that heals. So she actually does have some solid options going for her first talent here. So the idea is really we just kind of swap and change. We just want to kind of keep pushing out. The thing what you can do with Abathur is what you want to try and aim to do is actually trying to push out further out in lane into one of these bushes so that we can actually soak more XP. But at the same time it's very dodgy because obviously if someone comes over and they catch me, I'm pretty much dead unless I react to it before they get to me. And if you die, it just really obviously does suck. But at the moment, things are pretty straightforward, not really too much going on. We have a Nova, which is like the bane of everyone's life. She's the assassin, can go invisible, right? She just literally hangs around invisible, and it just comes out of nowhere and does some crazy damage. The most actually looking likely doing the boss here, sometimes you can basically tell because the seeds start going up, but they're not actually doing it at the moment. Sometimes, so at the moment really there isn't too much going on. We're just going to sort of help out. I knew this is the latest champion to come out. Diablo at its best. I haven't actually picked him up yet because it costs too much money. I haven't got enough gems to pick him up yet, or enough coins. But he's actually going to be someone that we're going to want to actually get on top of. The thing is, with the additional attack speed bonus, it's going to be quite nice on him to help him out. But, you know, just because he might be better than someone else doesn't mean that we necessarily want to go on them. It's all situational. I think our Nova isn't going to do too much here. Like here, like no one's helping Brightwing, so we're going to give Brightwing. Give her those additional benefits. But yeah, we don't want to necessarily stay on the target too long. You know, you want to be going around trying to drop those bombs when you can, and also keep an eye on the map. So you know when you can make an opportunity like here, and you know if you pick up that kill there, which is really nice. So I'm probably going to dumb this video a little bit down because some of you guys might be watching this now, watching Return of MVR, and be like, wait, man, what's he playing? And I'm like, this game's crazy. It is pretty crazy. There's loads of different maps, and that's why I really like it. There's like 15 different maps. Well, they kind of rotate, so there's only about 6 in play at the time. But the idea of this one is you kill these plants, and when you get 100 siege, you spawn a big ass plant, and that does like crazy damage to turrets. So really good for pushing. The only sucky thing is they probably want me to get on the plant, and I don't want to get on the plant because when the plant explodes, I'm kind of just stood there like, oh hey. So at the moment we haven't really moved around too much. It hasn't really been. Oh, yeah, she killed that. Nice. Because no one's been top, we've literally just stayed top. You know, the nice thing is that I could say, example, teleport bot now and try and get some there. But as no one's top, I'm just kind of sat here. But I can't progress any further out. Oh shit! Oh god, don't do that. I can't go any further out top side because we're just getting wrecked. So it just wouldn't be worthwhile. Hopefully we should be able to make a nice little play happen here. I think they've wrecked too soon. Also, there are no wards really. You can get like a talent for certain support champions that spawn like a little ward which is seeable. So you know the map is very sort of dark, and you want to be keeping focus on that mini map at all time because the maps is so quick, and also you get the fact you get to ride on, or most champions get to ride on a little horse, or some have a car or a speedboat. You know they can get in the lanes pretty damn quick. So it's something that you actually want to keep that in your mind. Nice thing from being here or being in the middle is you can put those traps everywhere, and I say the traps are really good for clearing out waves, just stopping them, you know, pushing into my turret or pushing the wave in favor of, say, my team. But yeah, really, we haven't done too much. You know, we're soaked some XP. We're going to not get all that far at the moment because I've been unable to move as much. You can check your scores. You can see siege damage, which is sort of damage under minions and turrets. We're sort of near the top as kind of expected really here, as that's all I've really become doing is just killing the minions. Oh, actually, we might do it. Nice. Don't know how Sonya actually got that kill, but there we go. Oh, baby, go make it happen. Big spike. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So there's like a 4 second, there's a 4 second gap. So sometimes it's sort of when you're watching it, you're like, oh god, man, I've gone onto the wrong target. Sometimes when you have a big fight, you go onto a minion, it's nothing worse. But really here, with nothing happen, we just want to, you know, we're going to pick this lane and we're just going to shove it. So we have 2 options for my ultimate. I'm going to go for this bad dude, which just spawns this big ass alien, which this is actually really probably a bad time to spawn him right now. You kind of want to spawn him when maybe some of their team's dead, or a point when you can make most use out of him, because he's great for actually, you know, pushing turrets here. But obviously, whilst I'm on him, I don't have to be on him. You know, he can go on his own, but he's at his strongest when you're on top of him. But oh snap! Yeah, he's at his strongest when you're controlling it, but you know you can go on someone else, and if they don't touch him and they leave him like sort of going, he will just destroy their structures. Which is really nice. It's really good for these sort of free-player maps when there's a big distance, and especially when an ejector comes up. You know, the time would be now is when this in the 5 seconds, because they'd be having to attack that, and you can put this down, and you know he'd just be messing up that base, which is always good because it gives that XP lead. But I'm keeping them busy here at the moment, which is actually really nice. But he doesn't he only heals because of the shield. You get the shield regeneration, actually does help out. But other than that, but the problem is if you don't put him back here, he just keeps going forward, and right now he'd just be easy to kill. So sometimes when you do put him down, you'll see he might just like insta die. So, but it's one of those things you have to just make you decide. How to decide? You know, do you want to go for the push or do you want to have your teammates? It's sort of, you know, trying to make that right balance. But I think we made a nice push. He's actually still alive at the moment. You can see he's dead now, but he's done his good job, and we can get to use him in 90 seconds. So it doesn't matter if he's been out for 90 seconds. It's still going to be a 90-second cooldown. Nice play by Brightwing there, getting a polymorph, which is pretty sweet. So we have actually spawned our Terror. I think our support might be going for it, maybe. That's it, they're basically the Terror there. So I'm actually going to get out of there because I don't want to be anywhere near that because the team would kill me. I'm hoping that Brightwing, I don't really want to go for it. No, bro, it's not. No, I think I'm going to be the one who's going to have to go for it. It's either me or Nova really goes for it. I don't really want to go for it. It's probably best in some instance I do. I just quite like being out as Abathur. Those guys. Alright, the problem is it just sucks that when he explodes, if I don't have control, I'm just going to die, and I don't want to die because it affects my KDA. But seed damage, you can see we're actually looking really good. Hero damage, we're sort of in the mix, We haven't really done that too much as I've definitely been focused on trying to mess up their base. So he's really changed, he's really squishy now. He wasn't as squishy as this before. I don't really want... Can we actually get there? So basically drop this plant down here, and the idea of the plant, it just puts all these vines down, and it just... What we can actually do, what is OP, he one-shots minions now, which is crazy. So the vine just strangles the turrets and they can't shoot, which is actually really good. A long cooldown, so you don't want to waste it. You want to try and get in a good position that when they're there, they're all top at the moment, which is actually working really well for me. Is that they're not in position to attack it. But you don't want to stay around too long because he is really squishy, so you want to try and move around. Like here, you can put on this side of the wall, which make it harder for them to get it. But because I'm greedy, oh no, did it get it? I got one. Because I was greedy, I put on that side, which actually was really bad because it's been completely wasted there. Next up, you actually have a polymorph. What you can check out, that was actually a really bad W. That was completely wasted. Really good at fighting as well. Does a lot of damage when you do actually duel. Looks like Sonya's gonna pick that one up. We don't have actually get both. You can tell here that we're not gonna be able to spawn another one. But yeah, we've not actually done too badly off of this here. We'll just kill these minions because this is about to pop in 10 seconds and I really don't want to die. It would suck. But it looks like we picked up both of these here, which is really nice for us. We can also cancel it early. Yeah, that's being there. That would be no seed. But yeah, overall we're looking pretty good. We get a finger on the push here. But sometimes, you get a bit carried away in the push, and next thing you know, your team's going kind of wrecked, and you're like, oh, bro, I wish I could be there to save him. I'm not sure if Uber actually just missed his ult. And also, sometimes you go on the bods, and then they just don't do anything. You're like, oh, man, wow, my team got pretty wrecked. Killed the support there, right? But I'm actually going to go bot side as no one's there, bot, so we can soak as much XP as possible. Keep dropping those mines down. Yeah, we're not really doing too much. We actually got a nice merc camp. I think Nova stole this. So there are merc camps on the field that you can get them, sort of all these yellow ones. Nova must have got it. She gets it. Oh, she dead with a nice ultimate. Easy ult, just try. I don't really understand what it does. All I know when that curse is on you, you're pretty much dead if you got low health. You're screwed. Options here, I'm always kind of lost. The Locust Breed is pretty nice because you can spawn 3 of these little trains. Normally they're like little alien things, but since I'm wearing pajamas, they've become a train for some reason. But unless you're actually moving around all the time and you've got to be quite vocal, you don't really make that great use out of them, especially about the extended duration. I feel that you don't really do too much with them. So you have the option that you can go for the slow. I quite like the adrenaline boost, something I've been using a little bit more of late. But again, it's versatile, it's up to you. I don't think there's necessarily a right and wrong. Some talents are pretty damn OP that you want to take them. But, things are situational and sometimes some are better than others. So you can see how I've dropped this dude down whilst I'm also controlling or on top of Brightwing. The reason I've done that is we've got a really nice, with a few of them dead, I'm hoping that we can actually make a nice bit of push. But again, by the time I actually get there, it's probably going to be too late and this guy might be a bit wasted. I'm actually going to try and actually help out Nova here. I can control him to take him anywhere, and he's actually really strong at fighting as well, especially when I say I'm on top, we do some crazy damage. I can't actually capture that without her there, but it's actually worked out quite nicely for us. But like I say, the problem is because there's no ejectors up and they now spawn, I don't think we're going to really make too much happen, but if we can break this wall down, it would be pretty nice. Make sure leaving doesn't hit too many spells on me. I'm not really going to do much. That's one nice thing with the regen thing is that I think Brightwing's actually healing me here. I might be wrong. Somebody healed me now. I guess she is. I can't work it out because Brightwing heals every time and it doesn't really feel that I am. I think she was when she jumps on me like that. But look at this, that damage we did then, just with the auto attacks, is crazy. And it's going to allow a kill to be picked up for our team, which is super cool. But like here, for example, if we TP top here, and it's something that maybe I don't know necessarily enough on, with my Abathur gameplay, it's probably something, let's see, I think Uber actually misses ult again, I'm pretty sure, because that didn't look like he's done no one. That dead. He's definitely dead. So it's something by me going top, it allows us to create more pressure because my locusts spawn, and they don't time out by the time they get top side, which is really nice. But obviously it leaves me in a position where I'm I can easily killable and potentially gank, which is never so good. Also allows me to put my mines closer, put them too close to turret range then. So you gotta be a bit careful, especially if they have like someone like say a Nova, because she'd be hunting you. Best way to tell where an Abathur is just see where her mines are. You know what lane is, and you can generally sort of work out what position she's actually in. So they're looking good. We're going to get this fort down to half health, which is really nice because of the seed camps. We've already grown the boss, which is really cool. We can back out here, but if you actually take the talent here, which is the locusts, that's when the really good point is. When you go there, you drop them out, and then you can recall or go somewhere else, and it works out really kind of quite nice. So we're probably getting the boss. I'm just really gonna just push this out. But something also with talent-wise, which is actually quite nice in Abathur, is the level 7 talent, where I've gone for the additional damage, because who doesn't want more damage? 20% range and damage on the stab, which is just crazy. Especially when you get the other one here, which gains an additional charge. But you can get something called a mule. Mule, again, from StarCraft. It's like a little robot that drops down, and in StarCraft, normally what it does is it generates extra income for the Terran. But on here, it actually repairs buildings, which is super OP. Like, you can drop it down on here, and it repairs it, which on some maps is really, really huge, because obviously getting your fort to last for as long as possible is really nice. This is my final talent now. Generally, this is something what makes your ultimate really OP. What I go for is my symbiote, which is the thing that goes on top of people, can now go onto 2 people. So if I put on someone else and there's another person close enough, it'll go on them as well, which just means I do double damage, which is just insane. Again, here there's no point staying there. I can't really do anything at the moment, so we'll just wait for that seed to come up. We can tank some damage, but try and keep this guy alive as long as possible. Just again dropping that. We might get a little polymorph. There we go. Pretty cool. I think actually what we should do, what we're gonna they got their own terror about to spawn. I'm gonna rotate top in a second. I want to make sure we get top here. Would be really nice. So this is the thing with their terror now. Does their terror try to stop me? It's kind of pointless with 20 seconds left. So we're gonna get this. Do we sacrifice myself for the inhib? That's the greater good right now. We're going for it. Can I actually put my tag down in here? Oh, so fucked! The slime. We're doing the worm. We're getting the worm on the go. What? You know, it's the big right. Oh, god, my team's kind of getting like wrecked. Drop that dude down right now. Really kind of get wrecked. Maybe if I wasn't actually trolling as hard, and if I actually probably went on them, like, we might actually. Oh god, we are so screwed. I trolled myself out of that. Had I actually have, had I not been doing the worm on the floor because I was like, I'm such a bad man, and we just deep tunneled anywhere, we wouldn't have died for one, but we also potentially would have maybe killed someone because I had been on 2 targets and we'd have done a crazy amount of damage. But this is the thing here with Abathur, you can see my siege damage is through the roof. It's double more than anyone else, but obviously my hero damage is lapped for it. But 23k is still a hefty amount. It's more than what Sonya's done, which is really nice. And my XP contribution, 7k more than anyone else, is huge. But because I died, we might not get MVP now. Gotta get those MVPs right. So that's a bit sucky. We got a nice turret. My drop down there was actually really quite nice. But unfortunately, because we got wiped, it didn't make anything. We'd wiped a few of them, he'd have done some nice damage and potentially have put damage down on their base. We've actually got another terror here anyway. We hope we'll be up to take it, but again, I feel Abathur is just as good as not being there. So we're actually going to TP top. What you can do is you put a mine into the bush. Obviously, we're too far away to put a mine in there, but if you put a mine into a bush, it's one way of I don't know, those mines that's going to work. Oh god. You put a mine into a bush, it's one way of teleporting into that area, otherwise you won't be able to go in there. You have to teleport onto the concrete. So really my team actually should be with the Terror. The thing is, the Terror is squishy, and if all 5 men are on it, he will just get wrecked. And for some reason we have, I don't know why, like Nova's top, and Brightwing's top. They went for that Sonya, but they never made it happen. So the Terra's just absolutely, just completely wasted. You know, that's the big boss here. That's the objective of this game, absolutely just completely wasted. Then, which isn't very good. That was really, really bad. You gotta be a bit careful. It's starting to come back a little bit here. But you can see here with the double shots, it's not just me missing them. Well, I think some maybe missed, but it makes it look like we missed more because you got ones coming from each angle. But oh, what the fuck, Sonya? For real? And you can see the push we got on here, which is really good. I should try and drop now. The thing is, like I say, we can drop that dude down, but he's just going to get wiped out straight away now. And it's one of those kind of things like people, I think, prefer the Abathur on that a lot more because you can just spawn that at any time. I can put it down right now and make 2 Sonyas, which would be really cool. Or use it charging now, whatever. So, I don't know. It's nice for pushing power, but in a sense it would just get killed out and it'd be kind of a waste. So, it's not really a point in dropping it down just for the sake of it to be killed in the area. We're going to do the boss. I think we should get the boss down. Be cool. But yeah, that was just a waste. I guess I was more fault on my team. Like Sonya maybe went a bit too ahead of herself. You know, you think you're a badass being this like plant, but you go in there without a teammate, so they just focus you down and you just die so quickly. It's something you see it happen a lot. And, you know, you lose that boss, 100. You know, all that effort just lost for nothing, which really sucks. And it just gives them a massive turnaround, especially if they have one as well. Oh, pick him up! Pick him up! What are you waiting for, man? What the fuck? Dude, they were there for the taking. I don't think we'll get double boss off of this, but you know, they don't get one, and it shouldn't be a reason. What we will do, I don't really want. I don't know if Sonya's backing to get the. Might be getting it. The thing is, we really kind of want Sonya in the fight in some sense. It's probably the best person, really. I think would be Nova to go in for it because Nova's just kind of. I don't know if she's alright, just not get damage. But oh my god, don't walk up that way. I think yeah, it'd be better if Nova was to go into it. I'm actually gonna pull this guy back for the moment, just to keep him alive a little bit longer. Alright, we do 20k damage here. It'd take us tops as well, right? I'd be joking. So we're probably going to be on this dude. The thing is, nice thing with Sonya is I can actually go on her. Good dude to go on top of. I love being on top of her. Alright. Oh, we're going to make it happen. Nice. Good kill. It doesn't really matter who we're on here right now. I guess, yeah, I don't know. Save the alien, that's like my protege. I don't know if that actually like stunned him, but it didn't stun me. It would have stunned. I guess we went in. I don't know. That stun looks really weird. The radius of those. Wrecking balls. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. That's GG. Nice. We actually finish off. Oh, baby. Tease me. Why would you put away these people? That's why it annoys me. You go on someone. I can pop them, man. My range is so big, but they would just run away from me. It's like, bro. Let me have. Let me have, bro. Let me well, GG. Like this is a nice thing with this game. You can play it in different ways, especially with champions or specialist champions like Abathur and like Naziba and stuff. Like Nova MVP. That's bullshit, man. And vote for myself. Screw Nova. Oh, 2 votes for me. Well, I got more. They know they someone voted for me. You know, man. I think we should got. If I hadn't died, I think we would have got MVP. It generally comes down to. Oh, obviously you need the stats, but I think hadn't we had died, it'd been pretty big. So we'll have a little look at the overall on how things work and why I like things. I feel the progression's really nice. You have this level. You don't really feel. I don't feel that on League I've ever progressed. They've added the mastery system, which I think was really copied after Heroes. You know, Heroes had already done it, and they added like Chroma packs, which Heroes had already done. And you got home. They've changed it. And I don't really like Heroes how Heroes have changed it, but there was no progression in League, and Heroes had that, and then they copied League, copied the Chroma packs, and then they were like, no, we're not going to give them for free, you're going to have to pay for them. I was like, what the fuck? And then Heroes had legendary skins as well. When you got level 10, you could pay 10,000 for a legendary skin, which they've actually taken out, which I'm really annoyed with, because people complained about the art wasn't so good, there were skins better than them, and I guess that's always going to kind of be the thing, because when you release a skin, you want it to be, you want your skin always to be better and better, and for that reason, I guess it's then going to be better than a legendary skin, which is meant to be the thing to make you go, look, I'm a badass. Twin and sword, I guess. I don't know. But siege damage, we were miles ahead of anyone else, The problem is there's no other specialist, really, so we should be kind of donning that up. XP-wise, we were pretty huge, and we could have maybe been a bit more aggressive at some points, but it's one of those kind of things, if we get caught and die, it's not so good, but if you don't, then your team gets an earlier XP lead at the start, which is really nice. It was only really towards the end that XP had really boomed up, which at that point, it didn't really matter as much, but doing 45k damage on top of that siege damage was huge. We were doing more than Li Ming, which is massive. Li Ming really should be topping that, but obviously with Nova hunting her ass, it's because Nova didn't die. That's why hunting her ass is how it is. I like how you can see your hero damage and your XP. It kind of makes you feel a little bit badass, and the MVPs at the end of the game is pretty nice. And just the broader collection of champions. I'm a big fan of all the Blizzard games. I'm a massive fan of all of them, and you know the lore behind them. I love StarCraft, and you got champs like Zeratul, who's my most played champion. I love Zeratul. He's invisible. He's permanently invisible. You can't see him running around. Obviously, I'm really enjoying Abathur, the champ. It's just a champion I recently picked up because it's just something different. You control the whole map. Nova, similar to Zeratul, just pesky. Reyna is a badass, and you got Tychus as well. They got the skins they got on here are really, really dope as well, and he can become a 4, which is sick, and then you got like the Siege Hammer and Kerrigan, Zagara, and you got the Medic. If you ever want to heal, I didn't really play support, but like Diablo, I never actually really in fairness didn't play Diablo actually, but you got Leoric, who's one of my favorite tanks, absolutely badass. The Butcher is a crazy guy, like their assassin Li Ming is one of my favorite assassins. Does some crazy ass burst damage. And then you got other champs like Naziba and Mazabadon, who are really good specialists like Abathur, but actually ones that move it in lane. But it's something, I don't know what you guys would like to see. If you want to see more Overwatch, it's something that I do actually... Heroes is something I do plan on. Like I say, I'm going to be streaming it, and with these videos you get the chance. All you have to do is like this video and drop me a comment below and you can win some coins. In the other videos I'm going to be being a bit more upfront, I guess, because people will come in to watch the videos instead of necessarily dumbing it down. In this video, for you guys that don't actually understand, and we'll probably be a bit more technical next time. Well, it depends if how you feel like you would like to see the videos go. Obviously Overwatch, and there's actually, I thought there was more Overwatch characters. There's only like 5. You got Tracer, pretty cool. Genji, so many Genjis there are. Lucio, like the skins for them are so dope. Obviously carrying on the skins from Overwatch itself, and Zagara, Zara, whatever her name is. And then obviously Warcraft, and who doesn't love Warcraft? The mighty KT, great mage. You got Stitches, I love Stitches. You got Eatsbods, Illidan, absolute beast, Murky, like complete troll champion. You never see the stuff in like League. Like when he dies, he spawns back in 5 seconds from an egg, and you can place that egg anywhere on the map, which is just crazy. Shogal, which is a 2-player champion, so you need 2 people, and he takes up 2 people in your team. So when it's freaking really powerful, really good fun. And then also you have your little Brightwing, Ragnaros, some dope ass champs. But we're gonna open up the league crates and then we'll sort of end this video here. But yeah, I feel that the progression system is nice. Every time, so basically every time you play a hero, for example, we level up with Rhaegar here. When he levels up to level 6, you get a loot crate, and then at level 7 and at level 5 you get gold, and at level 10 you get gold and a loot crate. Every champion you level up, you get a loot crate, and then when you get to like every 25 levels or something, I believe it works, you get an epic loot crate. And they've added these loot crates, definitely copied Overwatch. In some ways I don't like it because it's harder. You can't just buy skins with real money. I don't think you can buy skins with real money now. I say this. I think some you can and some you can't. So this one you can only buy with champion shards, or shards, which you only get through loot crates, which really freaking annoys me, man. Yeah, like you can't buy that with money, which I just think stupid. Like this one you can. You can buy with real money what you put on, which I don't get why they do that. There wasn't like that before, and I put on £5 I think to get the welcome pack, which got me like 2 mounts and a big stim pack. The stim pack makes a real big difference for gold and stuff. I don't agree with the whole loot crate system in that sense, but you get some cool stuff. But you get stuff for champs you never use, and with like 100 champs, you get a lot of stuff, and they got emojis and all that. But you can re-roll them, which is kind of cool. But let's see what we can get. We'll start off with the basic ones, hey. It is nice, you know, when you do in the loot crates, you kind of get some stuff, and I've got a lot of cool stuff. And it was nice that they refunded it, or they gave you all the loot crates for all the champion levels you've done. Yeah, like, because I'm 471. Did I get 400 loot crates? That sounds crazy, but maybe, I don't know if I had that many. That does sound crazy. That's how many I should have had, in theory. I did have a shitload of loot crates, I know that much. I'm not sure if that's something they gave me, because that's the only I should actually had, maybe. I don't know. But you can see here we got our Elite Pro skin. DVA, I haven't fussed about that. You got duplicate, like say you start getting a lot of duplicates, but I would keep that. I really find if I've got a skin that, you know, even that I haven't got, then I won't re-roll because, you know, even if I don't necessarily use that champion, 250 gold is quite a bit, you know, with a boost on, if you win every game, that's like 4 games or something, so, and if you don't, I think you only get like 30 gold a win, so it's tough life, right? So that was the normal ones. You also get then, chests, which I don't know if I've actually opened any yet, but you get Pacific chests for champions when you hit a milestone, so I think you get, I don't know if you get one at level 10, but you get this one I got at level 20, I believe. So I don't know if this is just Abathur only. I guess not, because that was just shit. Reroll that! Oh my. I guess that was a bit more cooler. Got the epic mount already. It always sucks when you get like, you get an epic, you're like, yes! And then you're like, oh bro. Well, that was pretty gammy, but I'm not going to reroll it for 500. We got a Nova chest. I thought these ones were going to be more specific, but it doesn't look like they are. Like, we've gold this stuff anyway. We'll re-roll this one. I'm gonna have no gold left over, right? I don't know if I just actually, I don't know if it's worth re-rolling or not. You know, like I don't know. This was, I think, it was kind of worth. We got a 3-day stim pack, which is pretty rare. I love the stim packs because they just give you so much XP. It's crazy. We'll open up some of these rare chests then. See if we get something a bit more cooler. I literally just got that. Like,
prepare for combat.
I guess we'll keep that Zevo, why not? He's pretty cool. Announce I haven't got yet. Something epic, I don't know. Probably won't get anything more. They've blown up my gold. That was pretty cool. It was like the Tracer skin, but I already got it. And then the thing is here, you know, we got 125 shards, which I think is actually quite a good amount. Do we re-roll that or we don't? I'm actually going to keep it because I think that's a good amount of shards. I got 4,000. I haven't actually used any of them at the moment. Purely because I wanted to see what I got in these chests first. I guess it's kind of alright. I don't play morals, but because what do you re-roll it or don't you? I just don't know. I don't know, man. We got 2 skins I didn't get there. That's kind of cool. And some noob emojis, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have that one already. It's pretty yummy. We can re-roll it. Let's do it. I think we've actually got a legendary here. We got this new mount and haven't got animal skin. Let's see what this is. I bet if Blamey already got this. Oh my god, Mario. That's actually a dope ass skin. I'm actually really happy with that. I didn't play Modern that much, but he's like all robot and flies around. So that's actually a pretty nice pickup, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've just spent like 1,000 on rerolls. But I think, to be honest, 1,000 rerolls with that was actually kind of worth it. I'm just going to take that. Epic chest. So what we have a Leroy chest. Let's see what's going on in there. Oh, we got red. I don't actually have that skin for him. I take it, I guess. I haven't got that skin. I don't know. Welcome chest. I got this because I bought some welcome bundle. More for the stim pack. Doesn't feel very. Not very happy with that. It's the welcome pack. Like, there's got to be something cooler in the welcome pack, right? Gonna risk it. I'm just thinking of all these games I played and all this gold I've just wasted on these rerolls. It probably actually wasn't worth it. Epic! Got an Arthur skin, I'll take that. A Lucio skin we already got. Tyson skin we already got. Bruh. Thing is, could we get something better than that Arthur skin right now? That's the question. Oh, I'm right up 500, man. I ain't doing it for 500. God, you'd be having a draft. So guaranteed an epic. Oh, we've got it. Oh shit, double epic. Oh, that was pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, man. It's one of those things like, is it really worth it? Because I need gold. Because if we actually look at things, we go to A to Z. I'm still missing. Oh no, maybe not. If we do XP, maybe that's the best way. I'm still missing like 4, 5, like 10 champions I want to buy, and then also on top of that, there's the mount I want to get, which is the the gnome mount, which is like 10,000 goblin. I never got the goblin one before. It was pretty cool. But you know, I've got 4,000, so I can get any skin that I want. So I don't know. I was like 2,400 out of the loot crates both, and that leaves them all like that's half my stuff gone, which is actually pretty crazy and demoralizing, man. But there we go. Anyways, it's probably longer than the actual gameplay itself. I hope you guys enjoyed. I say I'm going to be working on some more heroes. I'm going to be getting more into some YouTube gameplays. I might even do some like campaign. I definitely want to do some Fortnite gameplay when that game actually comes out next month. I really want to do a playthrough of Spider-Man. I'm really hyped up for that, but that game ain't dropping until like next year, which really kind of sucks. And Red Dead, which really kind of sucks as well. But let me know, guys. Drop me a like as well and a comment if you want to be in for the chance of winning some gems, because, well, gems you can buy loot crates, I guess. Maybe you have better luck than me. Let me know. What's some good stuff you got in a loot crate? Anyway, bosses, as per usual, take it easy and have a good day. Peace.
I feel so alive.